if I've dated someone in the past and it was a fling, then she's like, I don't think I mind if my girl wants to explore that situation later in the future if I'm not with him. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of things has happened in my life where it's like it's not something that I planned for, and it just worked out itself in the end.
I just watched 4 episodes back to back. Okay, I'm seeing the chemistry. It's looking dead on the episode. Then I'll go on TikTok and I'm like, oh my god, no! Like he's doing Mamacita.
Mommy.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Bittersweet Podcast. It's your girl, Wintana, and today I have a very special guest in the building. As you can see, we have content creator, fashion girly, Miss Basra. What's up?
Hi again.
She said hi again, guys, because like I told you before last week, I recorded a couple episodes a while ago, and she was one of the episodes I recorded with you, and yeah, something happened. So we couldn't I lost the files for that. But you're back.
That's
Thank
okay,
you so much
yeah.
for making the time to come
That's
here.
okay. I had a lovely time last time.
We had such a good time.
Yeah, round two.
Let's go. I love an East African girl moment too.
Yeah.
Like love having this kind of collab. But how are you firstly?
I'm really good.
Yeah?
Alhamdulillah.
You look really good.
Thank you.
You look really good.
I'm really good. Just living life. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that. Before we get into the topic, I like to do my little icebreakers on this show. So this one is actually in response to a video that you put out. Mm-hmm. And I want to go through everything that you said on this list. Okay? So you spoke about propaganda that you're not falling for.
Yeah.
The first one on that list is minimalism.
Oh.
So I need to hear like why you're not falling for these, what's going on. So minimalism as in like you're not falling for people who
I think it's boring.
basic,
Yeah.
not clean.
I like it for others.
Okay.
I don't like it for me.
Are you talking clothes? Are you talking okay.
I'm talking interior design.
Interior design?
Like, you know,
I
how
know
you
what you
set
mean.
up your
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
I like a lot of colors.
Are you a maxim minimalist or something?
Maximalist?
Maximalist,
Yeah.
yeah. This is like I feel like that's Flex Mommy's brand.
Yeah. The colors,
the
patterns, whatever. Like, yeah.
But the stuff, like sometimes I feel like it's also overwhelming.
I get that. A lot of people do say that. I don't know if I don't know. Maybe I don't get it.
Yeah. I like a not minimalism, but I like really cool pieces, but not like too much going on.
Too much going on in terms of
Like I love color.
the colors,
Yeah,
or in terms of like
the
the pieces that you have
the
in there.
pieces. Like not too many. It gives me anxiety when I walk in and it's like you've got the shelf, next to the shelf you've got like 2-3 little tables with lights all over. Like stop. Because sometimes people, and I'm gonna say it, like you thought you were doing something and you just weren't. You know what I mean? Like this looks like mess. Do you know what I mean? You gotta leave it for the people with the design mind.
Listen, sometimes it's like an intentional mess.
Is it though? I feel like some people have the mind for it. Like I can see that on Pinterest and I'm like, I see what you did here. It's curated. And the rest of you, it's like you tried to curate.
Yeah, I think it depends on if the pieces work together.
That's what it is.
You know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it is a bit too much.
It's a lot.
It clashes, whatever.
Yeah.
But other times it's like, it is messy in a way, but it's like, it gives it a little bit of character. Or something, personality.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it. I think I'm like the in-between where it's like I like the funky pieces and I like the color, but to me it has to look cool. My brain has to look at it and not feel like this is clutter.
I get that.
It has to feel, otherwise I start to spiral.
With clothes?
Clothes, I can appreciate someone who can like put on a fit and like it looks very like I love when people do the most with their outfits. I don't know if I can pull it off. Or like maybe if you have to dress to your size and all these things.
Sounds
I think
true.
that's what it is. But yeah, I think I personally think I need to experiment more with fashion anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like my style to like do a lot.
I do feel like though sometimes when someone's like considered like a fashion icon and they wear a lot of random stuff, that it looks random.
Do you know what I mean? Like you thought you were doing something.
But I think it's because like they come with the mentality of like, this is intentional, you know,
and that looks crazy. You know what it is? Yeah,
I know it looks crazy,
but this is what I did on purpose, and I respect the mentality. But like, you look crazy, you know. And I think we need to start saying that. Like, it's like the same way people get angry when someone's wearing designer head to toe. Like, if that person can be dragged, the person that's wearing like 5 different items from the op shop and layering, yeah, wrap it up. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I get that.
10-step skincare routine.
I don't think you need that much. I think that's...
What's your go-to? Then how many do you need?
I'd say max, like 5 max.
Yeah.
Obviously, you need to cleanse, moisturize.
Yeah.
SPF.
Yeah.
That's the
Those
basics.
Those
are the 3 basics.
Yeah.
And then you can add like a serum or like under eye cream or you know, something like that.
Retinol. I started using retinol now, but like, you're right. I feel like, you know what's crazy? I went and recently did like a skin facial. And I got like a skin analysis. It was so confronting.
Where?
Like,
It
was in South Melbourne.
Yeah.
It's this lady who, I think she works with like Korean skincare. And she went and did a lot of research in Korea, came back, and she has like this machine. You put your head in it, takes screenshots of your face, and it shows you like the layers of your skin. It was. She's like telling you your age versus your skin's age. We were the same. Me and my skin age was the same. But I was like, damn, I thought I was going to get a little bit younger. I'm not going to lie, you know? But she
was great skin.
Thank you. Yeah. But there's a lot of things I'm lacking, like water, like hydration and all this stuff. And sometimes I lack with skincare. She said I have like, my fine lines are crazy. All this stuff came up. Yeah, which you don't see unless you're like really looking.
I guess, yeah.
But my skincare, like we looked at the amount of products. It's literally five steps. 5 steps and that's it.
Which one?
Oh, so it was cleanser, moisturizer. Well, so it was cleanser, exfoliator. I'm using a serum, a retinol, and then a moisturizer. And even the serum and like, you're not always using the retinol. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm using those. That's it. And sunscreen, obviously SPF in the morning.
Oh yeah,
that's
I think that's
vitamin C in the morning instead of exfoliator. Like, you switch it out, but that's it.
That's what I do. I like vitamin C serums. So I don't use it all the time. Yeah. But I like
get into it here and there. Yeah. I think once I finished my bottle, it was kind of like, I need to get another one. You know what I don't get though? The girls, TikTok is killing us. And the girls that have been doing like the strap on the neck, like the lip liner thing. I do want to try it though. I'm not gonna lie. The lip tint.
Oh,
have you seen that?
Around.
So it's like a stain, and then they peel it off in the morning, and so it looks like you have some lip liner.
But like, don't we have that naturally though?
Black women? I feel like my top lip is just darker. That's all it is.
But is that?
I have lip liner. Oh yeah. This is not my natural.
Wait.
You said you're not falling for hustle culture.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like...
You said I'm a soft girl.
Soft girl, yeah. I just like to chill, take my time. I don't like to rush.
But you're also very successful in what you're doing. So what's the tea?
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like whatever's meant to be will be. I'll put some effort.
Yeah.
But I never want to overwork myself.
You said this is already my path.
Yeah, if it's meant to be, it'll just naturally just flow that way.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of things has happened in my life where it's like it's not something that I planned for, and it just worked out itself in the end. It probably maybe wouldn't have if I was like stressing out about it. So I just let it go. Put some effort in, obviously try.
Yeah.
And especially if it's something you really want. But
yeah, the hustle culture is just like, I still feel like you should work hard and be strategic, but also like I want to be relaxed and live my life.
Overworking yourself, it's not going to be beneficial.
Not at all
to your mental health, to your physical health, just in general. Put some effort into especially the things that you really, really want, but don't like overwork yourself. I think that's what I meant.
The next one that you said was expensive equals good taste.
Yeah,
you don't think so?
No.
So
earlier you were saying about the matching like
Oh yeah,
designer.
if you're wearing head-to-toe designer, that's not making
and it
sense.
just looks like ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
because you can afford it and it's expensive doesn't mean that it looks good.
That's true. All right, next one is going to Dubai like it's hijrah.
Hijrah is like when you know
Explain, yeah.
you're like moving to like an Islamic country because you know it's like you know the culture and the religion is like more ingrained into the society.
Yeah.
But it's like Dubai though, like is that really that
People are
Islamic though? Dubai is like crazy. You know?
Dubai is like the destination holiday. Have you been to Dubai?
No, I haven't.
And I've been there on a layover. Like I went and I
I've
had
been there
dinner.
on a layover too, but I haven't actually like
You didn't step out. That's what
really.
I stepped over and like had dinner there.
How was it?
I was like, it's okay. Like, it's not like I was, you know, when you step into certain places and you're like, wow. But I feel like I think I would definitely love it if I spent a couple of days or like a week or something there. There was a point where it was like hyped and I was falling into the hype. I'm like, I want to be there.
I think the hype is falling.
It's falling.
Now.
It is dropping now. Like, I feel like, what is even the hype now? Like, what's the...
I mean,
where's
they got
everybody
buildings,
going?
the nice tall buildings.
Yeah.
But
It's very like simple, I think, Dubai. Like there's nothing wow about it. I think it's just like very
shopping malls.
Shopping and like I just think it's superficial. It's very superficial.
Yeah, because it's all brand new buildings, everything's shiny.
Yeah. But it is nice. Like I'm not gonna lie, I do like the luxury vibe. Like I like stepping into certain places and just feeling like.
Would you ever like live there?
I would do like I have romanticized doing a year there. Like I thought about it and I'm like, could I do Dubai like for a year? Yeah, I could do it, but just in and out. I don't think I could do it long term. It's just something nice about going into really beautiful places, spending my day shopping and just like working and it's just like I'm romanticizing it.
Yeah.
But after that I'd get over it. You know what I mean?
I feel like I would go there for a holiday. I think it's nice. People go there for a reason, obviously. I'm sure it's super pretty. Like I've seen the photos. I know friends who've been there. They loved it. My cousins lived there. My aunts lived there.
And they loved it?
They love it, yeah. But I don't... It doesn't seem like a place I personally would live in.
You wouldn't try it? I think you wouldn't even try it for a year.
No.
Fair.
It's not really a walkable city. I don't know. It's too hot. You stay inside most
That's
of
the part
time.
that I wouldn't want to be in Dubai.
I like an outdoorsy
Summer.
kind of place.
So like a tropical place?
Not necessarily tropical, but like places that you can walk around outside. Not inside malls, you know?
Okay.
That's not hot. That's not too hot.
Give me an example.
Like, I don't know, like New York. I feel like it's like a...
Yeah. I was thinking New York, but I was like, is that what you... Yeah.
Or
New
like
York
a more... Like there's this place, I think it's in Portugal.
Portugal is very like... Yeah. Even Nice. I was in Nice. I can't stop talking about it. It's so like... You walk everywhere. But it's small town. It gives small town.
It's like a little bit small townish kind of vibes. But like places that have like markets and stuff like that. You walk around,
Yeah,
it's not very
like you don't want
calm.
something that's just like too busy and like, is that what it is?
I don't mind it being
it?
busy. I think
Okay.
because obviously like New York is, I'm sure, really busy, and then Dubai is like busy as well. But the vibe is different, you know.
Is it maybe the culture as well that you're liking, that you prefer? Like Dubai doesn't have that.
In like what way? I mean, obviously the culture is different, but
like when I think of Dubai, I feel like it would be, I don't even think if there'd be like a Dubai culture. I feel like there's that superficial like glam culture.
True.
Not like New York is like there's a culture there. Do you know what I mean?
I think maybe that is a part of it.
Yeah, I get it though. I
think maybe what it is Dubai, it feels like you kind of have to conform into
Yeah.
that vibe.
Yeah, like
where-
you're either a part of it or there's no individualism.
Yeah. But like
if
a
you're
place
broke
like
home, you better act like you have money here.
Exactly. I feel like a place like New York or somewhere else is more.
That's praise.
Do your own
Like
thing
that's
kind of
100%. Yeah, I'm not falling for propaganda on LinkedIn. Is what you said. You don't get it.
I don't really get it. I don't really get LinkedIn. I don't know.
LinkedIn is the funniest, creepiest, random. It's just random. It's because the thing is, men will never rest in this life.
God.
Like, why are you using LinkedIn to hit on me?
Slide into the
They're sliding into the DMs on LinkedIn. There's no break. You can't catch a break. And what was it? Because I use LinkedIn. I'm using it.
Yeah.
But I used to use it like aggressively. Not like just every time something happened, it's like, okay, I got to post on this, and LinkedIn. You know?
Or so you had like a schedule.
If I'm posting on Instagram, I'm posting on LinkedIn. If I'm posting, not the same, like, not the same thing, but if it's like an event that I hosted or this, I got to make sure that people know, like, I'm doing this.
But is it good for that though?
It's good to network. I think, do you know what it is? If I have a public profile, I want to make sure that it's got something going on. With LinkedIn, I was just like, I remember I first got it and I just added everybody that I know. I was like, yep. Because it gives you a suggestion. I just added everyone. And then over time, like through the work that I was doing, I was meeting people along the way. And some people just connect on LinkedIn. It's good for like, it's good. It's good to have for like, I guess like professional networks and stuff like that. But I don't think it's like necessary. I don't think it's necessary. I just didn't want to have like a half-assed LinkedIn account. It's like, if I'm going to do it, let me do it properly.
Can you do the same kind of networking on other platforms? Or is it like...
I almost feel like Instagram is becoming that.
I feel like Instagram is a dating app.
Yeah.
It's LinkedIn, basically. It's everything.
Everything. Instagram is everything. LinkedIn, it's like you can be your own personality. LinkedIn is like, I can't post a holiday picture on LinkedIn. When people do that, I'm just like, this is not the place for it,
wow.
sir. Yeah. They'll be like, but then they'll post it and then they'll say something about like 3 things I learned about, you know, giving yourself more time to relax. It's like, it's a think piece, you know? I'm not really understanding
Do you
LinkedIn.
feel like it's a bit like pretentious?
It's performative. I don't even think it's pretentious. It's performative because it's like, yeah, it's just so like workplace is how I see LinkedIn. And then the last thing you wrote on this list was, I'm not falling for Vela Girl. What is Vela Girl?
Oh, that's like a hijab brand that all the girls are buying these days.
Okay.
It's nice, it's pretty, but it's like $60 for like a hijab.
Yeah, okay, they're dragging
From the
it.
US, shipping, it's a little crazy.
It's too much.
Do you know, more than $20 for a hijab is crazy, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know?
How much is it? Like more than what's the average?
I feel like these days 20. But if you go to like a small like brand that like Footscray, like let's say you go to Footscray, like one of those Somali shops or something, you can find it for like $10, maybe $5 sometimes.
Are the styles the same, or are they like Vela Girl? Is the style different? The patterns, like what's the?
Yeah, I think they do like try to be more unique. I think, and then other people copy them basically.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I mean they have their own vibe going, and like I'm happy for them. Honestly, I think it's really cool that, you know, I'm just not gonna.
I get you. I get, because it's like, why am I? You know which brand does it? And I love this brand so much because I see their stuff and I'm like, this is so nice. But Kai Collective, have you heard of that brand?
I don't think so. Kai Collective.
It's a beautiful brand.
I don't remember the name.
Just, do you know what it is? I feel like when you have like collectors like pieces that are very unique, all that stuff, that I can fully understand. It's when I see things like a singlet or a plain shirt
or a jumper,
and I'm like, I just don't get how it's like $110 for this singlet. You know? And I think it's a whole thing of like, people obviously are paying for the brand, but like that's propaganda I don't think I could fall for. Like this singlet, have you seen this brand?
No, I haven't.
So I love their stuff. I love their colors. Like even this skirt is so beautiful. That singlet, that they call it a vest.
That's crazy.
Is that not wild?
That is insane.
Is that not wild? And I think this is US dollars. Like, what are we doing? Maybe I'm not your target audience. I think that's what it is. But yeah,
that'd be like more than $200 Australian
for a singlet.
And why are they calling it a vest?
I think it's a UK thing. Oh, I think it's an American brand, but I think not people around the world don't say vest. Say singlet. Sorry, we say singlet. They don't say that.
What do they say?
They say vest.
Really?
Yeah. I remember
that's a completely different
it's a
thing.
different item.
Yeah, definitely buying it for the brand, not the actual item.
Yeah, which is interesting. But I mean, each to their own.
Yeah.
So I wanted to
Probably
talk
like
to
a status thing though.
it is definitely like it's a like
'Cause
you
it's
are
not
wearing
like-
it's a known thing too. Like if you're putting that on, it's like okay, she's got Kai on. Like it's giving it girl. It's giving like she's a fashion girl. She's a. Do you know what it is? It's like you're a part of the. I feel like we always have like social media phases, and there's like the it girl group or the it girl like starter packs. Like you know what the girls are wearing.
100%. Yeah.
And if you want to be an it girl, you got to wear Kai.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I might cop that Kai. Don't say anything if you see me walking around with it. But it's just a thing. Like you just see all of them wearing it. I'm like, yeah, it does look good though. But yeah, those are all the things that you're not falling for. I can agree with some of them for sure. Let's move on. Let's talk about you, Basra. I know we had a conversation last time. I got to know a little bit more about what you do, but I would love to hear. And I know people are probably watching this wanting to know like how you got started with creating content and like your story and coming to all of this.
Well, I mean, I've been doing it for the last 4 years, full time. Before that, I was just posting whatever I felt like, just you know, daily content, outfit pics, whatever. And it wasn't until like 2019, I think, I started getting like paid for some things, and I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, let me try this. Yeah.
Okay.
What was the first brand that you worked for?
What was it?
I don't even think I asked you this last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the first one, but I remember. Oh, I think it might have been Converse.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Shout out to Converse because they really did. They really did like put us a lot of us on. Yeah.
One of the first ones I remember was also H&M.
Oh, nice.
And I remember showing my sister the email, and I was like, they asked me like how much I want, and I was like, oh, I don't know, and she was like, oh, just say this much, and I was like, oh my god, no way, that's crazy, and it was not much at all.
Yeah.
Do you know
what it is? Pricing yourself is crazy. Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I can't. Like it's too embarrassing. I don't know if I'm even like worth that amount. Like why would they pay me for that? For just one post, this amount of money? And she was like, no, just do it. I did it, and they were like, okay. And I was like, oh.
I could have asked for more.
Oh, yeah. I could have asked for more, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I thought. I was like, oh, maybe I am underselling myself.
Yeah.
And then after that, it started to kind of, like here and there, it wasn't really much. And then during lockdown, like 2020, I was still like posting, whatever. 2021, I moved to Sydney. And then that's when it really picked up. I got with my management that I'm with right now. So they were doing a lot of like the pitching for me and like introducing me to different brands and like creating relationships with those brands and working with them. And then getting on these PR lists and getting invited to all these events, and it was like really cool, you know. And then it's just
this is all like eventually everything literally brings us back to like what you said at the very beginning where you're like just let things happen and like what is for you is
when
for
I
you.
moved to Sydney, it wasn't even like I'm gonna do this. It was like, oh, I'll move. No, I was like, oh, I'm gonna apply for this one apartment, the only one that I like. If I don't get it, I won't move. I got it. Oh, okay, I'll move then. I moved, and then it just.
Did you have a plan, or was it just like
I didn't. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you just gotta let things naturally just flow, you know?
100%. I agree with it. It's just like I get so like I'm really not that type of person. Like I feel like I'm very like I have to have some sort of a plan. Even if it's not a full plan. Like, okay, this is what I'm doing. And if the plan doesn't work, at least I have this. Like, at least I can come back and do this. Or at least I can... If there's no at least, it's like, well...
For me, it was like, okay, I'll try to go there. If it doesn't work, I'll just come back home and try something else.
Yeah.
It's like, there was no big pressure on myself. Oh, this has to work. Otherwise, it's like, it's going to be bad. Or like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, like, just let's see if it works.
Where it goes, yeah.
And then it works. And I was like, oh, okay, this is nice.
I love that. Yeah.
Let's just keep going. And then, I had a great time there. Like,
you did 3 years in Sydney.
Yeah.
Right? Do you feel like your career grew a lot while you were there?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I think because a lot of the brands and stuff are based there. They, host a lot of the events as well, and then meeting people who do the same work as me at those events, and like kind of forming either friendships or like, you know, just relationships with them.
It really does help to have people like in the same space as you that are your friends, because I feel like that's where kind of like you get each other and like you're all going in the same direction.
I love like when I get invited to an event or something, like I'll bring my friend who does the same thing as me, like my plus one, and then introduce them to the PR people, and then they get on the list next time.
It's like you're putting each other on, and then like next thing you know, everybody's at the same event. Exactly. That's what we need, you know. Okay, so this week I wanted to get into some topics. The first one is Love Island. We spoke a little bit off the camera, and you told me like you're not a true watcher, but you're watching. Like you watch the clips and you've seen some things, but you understand the gist of the show, right? Okay, so as we know, this season was apparently the US one was one of the biggest seasons. Like,
was it bigger than last year?
I don't know, because they're saying that it was.
Really?
But I feel like
because I remember last
year was really huge. I didn't watch last year's season.
Really?
Apparently, it was really good. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Was it good?
I thought it was good.
This one was good too, but I feel like no one was really on it for. It didn't give everyone was on it for love. It kind of was like everyone knows at this point.
I think I preferred last season.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dynamics and the relationships definitely seemed like more real, I think.
This one was a bit like, it's like no one really fully fell into it. Like you did see...
They were still exploring and like...
I do feel like the girls held back a little bit. Like they really wanted to. But like, for example, I felt like Olandria really liked Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Or like they portrayed him to like him a lot. Like her to like him a lot. I feel like Shelley was really feeling Ace, but because this man was every day, every girl that walked into this villa, Ace, I'm exploring. It was like, he was one character, and I don't know if it was the way they did it, he was the person that I really liked at the beginning. And then towards the end, I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling this guy like that. Like, I feel like there's little things about his personality that I just wasn't vibing with.
I think he was always a little weird to me. I don't know.
Yeah?
I don't know.
You know what it is? I feel like, one, you're 22 and he's come in with like, I guess you can be wise at a young age, but it's like almost like I know everything and I'm smarter than everyone here. Like I'm the observer, but also like you have double standards. Like you want her to be closed off all the time, or when she was into someone else, it was this big thing, but you've explored everybody that's come in here. So there was like little situations where I feel like up until Casa Amor, all the girls were very like cordial. Like they were cool, you know what I mean? Huda was crash out Huda. Like she was always like doing some crazy shit.
Huda.
You like Huda? Okay.
I like her.
I feel like
even when she was going crazy, I don't know.
I know what you mean. It was like, do you know what I realized? I'm like at the end of it now. I feel like with Huda, she is the type of person that like, I'm not gonna go as far as say I like her, but I feel like she was herself the whole time.
Yeah.
Whether she's crashing out or she's not, or she was like herself. She did do a lot of questionable things though, like the way she, I don't know, it was like 1 minute she doesn't like it when she wants a lot of validation. I think she's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Which is where I'm like, I can kind of give her grace. But she's always like, it's like, oh, I hate that girl. I hate her. She's this, she's that. I was like, no, girl, you hate her because she wants your man. Like, let's be so real, you know? Just little things like that.
She was being mean to the new girls usually, especially if they were going after her man.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But I don't know.
You were like, you stand with her. That's so cool.
Like her.
You like her? Okay.
Yeah. And I thought they were going to get back together.
Her and Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Girl, what? Wait, Jeremiah gave me that vibe where just you're not speaking. Like you, maybe, not that he was nonchalant, but it's like maybe you felt like she was too much of like a dominating character.
Yeah.
That you couldn't get your word, you couldn't get your opinion through, like in. And so.
I think that was the case, yeah.
But instead of completely shying away, it was like he just conformed.
Yeah.
He just stayed.
Yeah.
Every time.
He wasn't standing up for himself, I guess.
Yeah.
Which he should have. He's a grown man. If, you know, she was being crazy, but like at least, you know.
At least like assert something. Yeah. So it was just a bit, for me, it was just like, I didn't really understand that. That's why I just felt like I feel like Huda really liked him.
Yeah. She definitely did.
She really liked him.
And I think he liked her too. I think her personality is just too strong for him.
I also think Huda is immature and she doesn't know how to like process her emotions and she doesn't know how to communicate.
How old is she?
She's 24.
Okay.
I think she's like also talks about how she's been through a lot and everything. She does tend to play victim. Like I think she has a lot going on, and I think if she was to just be like, look, this is my perspective, it would work out a lot better for her. But basically what I'm trying to say is so all this stuff had happened and Huda was like the crash out girl, right? And it was like that's who she was. It wasn't, and then Shelley and Olandria, I feel like maintained this kind of class the whole time. They were very like big on sisterhood.
I feel like Shelley was boring.
Everyone said, so well, not everyone, some people said Shelley was boring. I feel like Shelley was like neutral. She was just always kind of like the nice girl.
It's probably because she didn't have any like drama.
She didn't have drama. So if we're talking about TV, yeah, but I like Shelley because I was like, she's just a cute, nice girl, bubbly
so
girl.
pretty.
She's so pretty. She's like a fairy.
How do you feel about Nick and Olandria though?
I love Nick and I love Olandria.
But not together?
But together, I'm just like, they seem like when the thing is about TikTok will give you an edit and it will be like,
oh yeah.
Imagine, I just watched 4 episodes back to back, okay? I'm seeing the chemistry. It's looking dead in the episode. But then I'll go on TikTok and I'm like, oh my god, no, they're so cute. The thing is, there's like little things maybe that made them that like, yeah, people said, I think Nick was always kind of looking at her and wanting her. But then, this is a similar thing I said to you off camera where, and she said, Olandria has said this before, when it comes to dating like outside of your race or outside of what you're used to, sometimes if those people, when you were never their type, you start to condition your mind to not even look in that direction. Or like maybe you're like they're attractive, but there's no like...
Or if they're not pursuing you outwardly.
Yeah.
Because maybe he was interested in her.
But he wasn't,
like,
he was just kind of like...
anything.
Yeah.
So then how would she know?
They just kissed on the challenges and she's like, oh yeah, there's something cute there. But everyone's saying now like they're like, oh, that's the couple. Like they are the one.
I was surprised. I didn't notice it at first, like at all.
Yeah.
Until the edits.
And I was like, oh, okay. Maybe
like the
there's something
episode where
there.
she got kicked down and so did he, and then...
This man sees her, they sit down, he says, my queen. And I'm like, I just love Nick. Like, I think he's such a funny character and he's like, he just made the show.
Do you feel bad for,
Sierra, no. I don't. You know who was boring to me? Sierra. You want to say Shelley is boring?
She's living her nightmare. Skip.
Right Every
now.
time her part comes on, I skip. Because she just gave me nothing. I felt like she was so all about Nick. She didn't bother to explore anyone else.
Every time she talked, it was very, like, she thought about what she was going to say.
You know, they said that she knew about the show before this. Like, she was very calculated. She was really obsessed with the show.
I don't know. Everyone watches Love Island, right? Like, I'm sure she's seen it and stuff like that. But being very calculated in the way you interact or like the way she speaks, and even the time where I think he said something to her that probably should have made her crash out.
Yeah.
And then she was very calm about it and she was like...
She'd be like... I also feel like she played the game, low-key. I feel like she knew, because apparently people came in and they would tell them, like, this is how America's perceiving you, da, da, da. You know how every bombshell would come in. And I think people loved Shelley and Olandria. So she positioned herself to always be around them and to be there. So it's like, did you have a friendship? And also it's like everyone's exploring connection. Like, you've left... He made it clear that he kind of is interested in her and now he's exploring her. I just feel like, what is she going to do? Be single on the island? Yeah. It's sad. Maybe I would have, I don't know, maybe because I just didn't I didn't mesh with her character.
I really wanted to see, with her there. And then
that would have been too much.
I don't know. I feel like that
drama would have stressed me out.
It would have made great TV. Like whoever aired her thing should have aired it after.
Oh my god! Yeah, I know.
Movie night, or whatever. Once they show everything, Nick because they said, we didn't feel any chemistry with each other. It was just
it's like, okay, how did you not feel any chemistry?
It was a lie too.
Yeah, I was like, they just shut it down so quickly.
Yeah. And so getting rid of her, that that bit of drama that could have happened.
That would have been a lot. It would have been I loved one person I didn't know who I was at the beginning. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about her, but Amaya.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I think she is like the most
She's a
interesting
character.
She's a character. If you don't like my tea, what did she say? If you don't like my cup of tea, then don't drink it.
Yeah.
Period. I said, yep, I'm gonna use that, sis. If you don't like my book, then don't read it.
She's hilarious.
She is so her though.
Yeah, I like that she's herself. Like,
yeah.
she doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Nothing.
She's sweet, but also kind of fiery at the same time.
She's very. What do you mean? What made me laugh was when Austin, like, first of all, Austin, you need to sit down. This random guy, I was like, you need to stop. You were great when everyone liked you, but then when you started to do too much.
In the beginning, I liked him.
In the beginning, because he was Switzerland, like you were keeping it cool, and then you started to have these like random side comments about people. It's like, who are you? You wanted her, you knew her, and then when you got her, you started like. The boys had this weird alliance of like, I want to be with the boys,
and hating on Amaya as well.
Yeah.
Ace and Austin and
Ace, I looked at him funny as well. Like, don't be mad at her when she called you, but it was like, just calm down, sir. That pissed me off.
Why did you get so?
Well, why are you so mad? And then what makes me angry is the like the egotistical, like that behavior of like when someone is crashing out and the other person is triggering them, but then they want to act like I'm so in control of my emotions.
Like calm down.
Yeah, you need to
relax.
and
then you push their buttons to like make them like get angry or whatever.
Maya, she made that comment of like, oh, you she's like, with your you want to tell me to calm down, you've got your veins popping out of your neck, and I was like, girl, she's so New York, just fiery. But I loved her. So she was definitely like, I understand why she won. Like she's just like a favorite. And then the one what did you think of Taylor and Clark?
Taylor I don't like at all.
Yeah.
Clark, like she didn't do anything wrong. Like she met a guy, whatever. Everyone's there for the same reason. Get to know someone, whatever. I don't think she did anything wrong. She's pretty, whatever. She was quiet and doing her own thing. I don't know if it's because of the edit itself or like that's just her personality, like more chill, more like quiet, whatever.
I think Clark is boring.
Really?
I think Clark is so boring.
I don't like him at all. When he was like on the stage or whatever and he said,
I choose Clark.
That was like, so rude.
You realize you're here because of her.
So rude.
Yeah, it was so rude. I personally was like, I just irritated me.
Even all that. Why was she so?
I don't
like?
know. I thought he was cute. Like, I got like there was parts. It was just his mouth area that was just like a bit weird. But he's all right.
His mouth area.
But apparently, I think also like the country boy is what she was into. Like she loved that he was a country man, and I get
he was a bit goofy in like a weird way.
He was goofy. He was so goofy. But I get the country man aesthetic.
I mean, I feel like the hat, whatever.
It's not even.
It suited him, whatever.
It's the polite. You know, the country men are like.
Was he polite though?
I don't know about him. I don't think he was the country man aesthetic. Okay. But a country man is like the traditional values, like Jalen. But I think Jalen didn't have the looks that she wanted. Jalen was the guy that came in for like 2 seconds.
I feel like he didn't have a Love Island look.
It was very random.
Yeah.
He said he was a truck driver too.
I don't know how he got.
Me too. I think maybe it was like.
Who casted him?
I have no idea.
Would you ever get on Love Island Australia if they said, "Hey, come on"?
No. I don't think so. It's like if I'm going to expose myself to something, let it be something that's going to do something for my career, like properly.
Who knows? It might.
I don't know if Love Island Australia has that like impact.
But you never know, though.
You do never know.
Yeah. Imagine it did have an impact. Like next season, let's say, and they reached out to you and they were like, "Hey, like you want to get on as like a main, like the main girls from the beginning, or like a." I
would have to get on as an OG.
Okay.
I'd have to be an OG. Like if I'm gonna be on Love Island, the people are gonna know me, and I have to ride it through all the way to the end.
It's way better to be an OG.
Yeah, like I hate a bombshell. Like I always hate them at the start, and then end up liking them, or end up like Sierra. I never liked her, but like Amaya, I started to like her. But you always go in with your bias with a bombshell. I'm just like not really my cup of tea. So if I was going to be on Love Island, I'd have to be an OG. Yeah. I was just trying to think about, I did get asked one time to go on Survivor.
Ooh.
I was like, if there's one show that's going to make people hate me, it's going to be Survivor. God. You're taking me out of my element and putting me in the wild. with people I don't know and probably will irritate me. So I was like, no, this is not for me. But would you do any reality TV show?
Oh no, I don't think I'm not extroverted enough for that. I
Really?
think, yeah. Day one after like midday, I'd just be like,
What about there's some
over there
called
by
like
myself.
Big Brother? Big Brother is one that I'm like could be interesting.
could be, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, what I wanted to say about this season, right? There was a lot going on. These girls, so halfway through, everyone has like, I feel like Alandria, Shelley had a lot of love. Like they were kind of like the neutral girls. I think more mature in a lot of ways. And then at the end, after Casa Amor, Huda brings in Chris, and there was a weird moment where I think Huda was exploring Chris, rightfully so, and Shelley had an issue with her exploring.
Was weird.
Very weird.
I didn't get that. I mean, she was locked in with Ace, so
it didn't make sense. I think her whole thing was like how you phrased it was weird. Like you said, I'm bringing him in for you, but then it's like, no, just say you're bringing him in for you, Huda.
Maybe she was bringing him for her in the beginning.
And then she changed her mind.
She's like, oh, I like him now.
Yeah.
And you're with someone else.
So basically, we've seen like Shelley and stuff. After all of that stuff happened, then they had the issue. Her and Huda have their beef after the heart rate challenge. You're going for her man. Like you're doing a lot with Ace. You're you're doing too much. You know what I mean? Like you need to know your place as well. You've chosen this guy, stick with him. And then they had this beef. And after that, they started ranking the islanders. And from that moment onwards till now, Shelley and Alandria are painted as like these mean girls. They're very like, you go onto their comments and it's like, oh, Ace wanted Huda, they didn't want you. You will never be Huda. You're just a mean girl. You're a bitch. You're this. You're that. Like really, like no positivity. And then you see Huda come off the show and talk to the Call Her Daddy host, and she said all this stuff, about being bullied the whole time.
The other girls weren't invited, only Huda.
Amaya too.
Oh, okay.
So the winner and Huda, and they were talking a lot about how like, she was like, I was bullied on the show, and she says all that stuff. And then it becomes like, now I see Kiki Palmer's episode with the girls, and she's obviously talking to them about being a black woman on the show, and how like sometimes the edits for black women will make them, it will portray black women to be a certain way, right?
Yep.
And I feel like one of the questions Kiki asked them was, because you are a black woman, do you feel like you're stepping into the villa and like you already know that if I act a certain way, I'm going to be portrayed this way, like the narrative's going to be twisted, da-da-da-da-da. And they talk about it. They talk about how like they understand, like look at them, like she's like, I was so surprised to see how the internet saw me as this mean girl, when this whole time in the villa, that wasn't the reality. Like we have this relationship where all the islanders and I are cool, and then I come out and people are like, you're this and you're that, and it's just like, it's crazy to see. And another thing she said was, she cried every single day in that villa, Shelley.
And it wasn't shown.
It wasn't shown. But you're seeing Amaya cry, you're seeing Huda cry, and it's like,
I mean, obviously because they're trying to portray
them a certain
image.
Yeah, and it's like you're making them, obviously when you see someone cry, it's like, oh, I'm scared, like, oh, like, you feel for them, you see this. But it's like, if you're always like poised and you say your point, and no matter how calm you are or this or that, it's like you're just the villain, like you're heartless or whatever. It's very hard. It's very hard, I feel like, to be a black woman and go onto these shows, because it's like they're already picking who's going to look like what.
It's very evil, I feel like, to make certain edits of people, especially when the reality isn't like that, and then they pick out certain parts and form their own reality, show it to the public. Look at this.
Yeah.
And it like fits into stereotypes about certain women, or like, black women, and like they're mean and aggressive. And then there's the Arab woman, the spicy Arab girl. Whatever.
Yeah, the Latina girl is like this.
Girl, the sexy and take your man.
Literally, Andraina. You remember that girl? Exactly.
And even with the other girl.
Amaya, yeah?
Yeah, and then
with Amaya, it's like she's a crasher, or she's this, she's that. Yeah. It's like, even though she was emotional, she was still like, they found her like annoying, like you do too much. And it's like, well, no, it's her culture. Like a lot of times her saying babe or this or that is because that's where she comes from. Like in her, that's the way they show love and affection in her.
The only one that didn't get a bad edit.
Iris. Iris was this. Pepe kept calling her
So
a
you're telling me-
badass. I was like,
yeah.
everyday badass. What? What is a badass, sir? Please, I need him to come out with the definition of a badass, because it was like she was sweet and nonchalant, but she was also
Yeah.
just like,
That's probably the edit that they gave her, though. Who knows what she was doing in
yeah.
there? If they're, you know, doing a certain narrative of each person, it's going to have to fit some sort of mold. you
Yeah.
know? And maybe she was a badass and we just didn't see it.
Maybe she was, but it was just like, it's like interesting how they have these people come out and they like, I don't know, I feel like in it's crazy how it's like we've done a 180. Like you can't give her grace. Like Huda is one person who I think she has crazy fans as well, but it's like
yeah.
the whole time this girl was like, F this girl that comes in, crashing out, and all of that now we've forgotten. And because Shelley had one moment and Olandria had one moment of not liking her or doing something that was
Yeah.
out of character, these girls are like the bitches of the show, the villains of the show. That is already weird. And I feel like there's just less grace when you're a black woman. We see it all the time. Like you're stepping into a space and you just know you gotta like make sure you look palatable, right?
Yeah.
But also, what is this parasocial relationship that these random people have with them? Like, why are you so pressed?
Very weird.
You need to be studied.
Get a
Do you
life.
Get a life. Do you have friends? Do your friends not tell you like why? If my friend was in the comments of someone's TikTok saying crazy
God.
shit, like I have to check you immediately.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to, you know, chat with your friends in person about certain things or in the group chat, okay, go ahead.
But I hate
Publicly.
America hates you.
Oh,
you are
God.
what is happening?
And then you have to go to work and be normal.
like you have
being a
you have
weirdo
a comment. Yeah.
It's just embarrassing.
It is
I
so
think it's
crazy.
so weird.
Yeah, I think people really need to like chill. And like, I don't know, I get you get invested, especially I'm invested, but also
They're not characters though, they're real people.
they're real people. They're real people just having like being filmed 24/7. You know what I mean? It's like they're gonna film, they're gonna choose the spiciest parts, they're gonna make them look, they're trying to give us a story.
100%.
So it's
I
really
think people forget that sometimes.
Yeah.
They're not like smart enough to be like, okay, this is an edit. Like it's meant to look like a certain way. People are literally editing.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. It's just crazy how people kind of have that perception and they can just, like run with their own story.
I think it's one thing to see it as like entertainment. This is edited, whatever. We can have fun, watch it. It's another thing to like really take it as reality 100% and then go into people's comments and be mean to them and tell them to like off themselves or whatever. You know,
I think it's just out of control. But I stand with Shelley and Olandra. I'm always gonna stand with the black girls.
I like Olandria.
Yeah,
I think Shelley's pretty, but she's a little
just boring to you.
Yeah.
You just think she's boring.
Yeah, I don't really ship them. Her name.
Her names, I don't either.
Yeah.
I personally think Shelley can do better.
Yeah.
I think Shelley can do better. I think Ace might be
100%.
cute, but I just feel like just the little bits of immaturity came out, and I was like, no.
I think she can do better, and I don't think they'll last.
I think
After a few
do you know
months,
what?
it'll be.
Yeah, I think they'll end.
It's gonna be done.
I think even though I'm just like not really happy with this couple, but whatever, I think Taylor and Clark will last.
I was gonna say, I honestly do think also that they're gonna last.
I think they'll last.
Yeah.
And that's good for them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it was the way he did Alandria that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like, you really were not vibing this girl. You know how I knew? It's like you don't cuddle her, you don't give
Slow
her any
burn or
affection.
whatever.
Everyday slow burn, like just there's no burn. There's nothing, sir. Like set her
There's
free.
no single flame, nothing.
Nothing. Like I just feel like you need to let her go, let her be free instead of like
but
trying
that
to
would've,
force
you
it.
know, got him out of the villa.
That's what I'm
So he
saying,
was
but it's-
sticking it out
But
until
she's
he found
genuinely
something.
like falling for you. That's what pissed me
But
off.
also, why was she also saying slow burn, slow burn?
'Cause I
when she
feel
was
like-
with Nick, it was not slow burn.
Because I feel like she was protecting her feelings. It's like I'm gonna say this because I feel like he is, so I'm also like maybe she is kind of a slow burn, but not all the way. But it's like if he's not giving me affection, she's like I'm cool with being in this couple. I'm still getting a little bit. She's getting breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs, yeah.
I feel like she gives me the type of like maybe she has in the past not felt like validation or really understood her worth. She's so beautiful. She's like a Barbie, but I feel like she didn't get that. And so she was like, I'm just going to...
She doesn't see her worth, I think.
Yeah.
I think maybe now she will, though.
Yeah, with Nick?
Yeah,
Aw.
with Nick or just in general, but,
Yeah.
you know, people like... Obviously, she is getting a lot of hate, but there's also...
A lot of love,
A lot
too.
of love, too,
Yeah.
yeah. And I think that this is probably something that she'll.
That will make her be like, okay, cool, I am that girl.
Exactly.
Yeah, I really do love it. And we'll see. Like, hopefully her and Nick, like,
Laugh?
you know,
You think
maybe some of us need to start dating outside of our, I don't know. Some of us.
Yeah.
Alandria, someone like Nick would be such a fun partner. Like, what do you mean? He's very quirky.
I don't know if their personalities
mesh well. Yeah. I feel like she's very, like, she's got this very, like, classy,
I think she needs someone who
woman.
Like, fits that,
Yeah, I feel like she needs a man. And Nick is a man, but more of, like, a traditional man.
Yeah. He's too, like, haha.
Hee haha. Like,
Silly,
he seems like he's out all the time.
Mommy?
Like, he's doing... Mamacita?
Mommy?
He actually cracks me up. Anyways, let's move on. So I saw a TikTok, and what the TikTok said was, normalize letting girls reconsider after seeing the friendship group. So this was a guy talking about, we need to let the girlies, once they see everybody in the group, they can make an executive decision, and it should be fine for them to be like, actually, I don't want you, I want your homeboy.
Oh, that's what you meant?
Yeah. Wait, what did you think I meant?
Oh. I did not think that's what you meant.
What did you think I meant?
I thought you meant like, you know, if you see his friends are like bad news or different vibe to like what you expected. I thought that's what you meant.
No, girl.
You mean switching the guy?
Switching the guy.
Oh.
So it's like sometimes you meet someone and they're the least.
How early are we talking?
Okay, I feel like that's what I was going to ask you. Like, is there a grace period?
It has to be super early on though.
Like, are we talking...
Like first few dates?
First few dates, yes. But like, what if you don't see them all?
But like, you don't
socials or something, you mean? Like what if you don't see all the friends before the first few dates? What if it's like 2 weeks in and then
like you're locked in?
No, not locked in. I think you can't be, can't be like any sort of build up. It's just more like, okay, I met.
It depends. If it's like, oh, it's casual, you guys just went on a few dates, maybe the vibes are not all the way there.
Yeah.
And then I don't know.
You see, for me, I feel like that's the thing. I saw this and I was dying. I'm like, oh, 100%. I agree with this, but my personality is so awkward that I feel like I wouldn't even know how to like navigate that. I wouldn't know how to be like, oh, actually, I'm into your friend.
I feel like that would be such a...
I had a kind of similar situation before, but it wasn't like it was very bad luck for me. Like it was just so basically I met someone and then it wasn't serious though. This wasn't like a dating situation, but I met someone and they invited me out and I brought my friend. They were with their friends, and then they had a friend that I was like, oh, much more my type, you know.
But did you and the friend have a vibe, or was it like
then me and the friend had a vibe? Just chit-chatting. Everything was very friendly and I was like, damn. And that was it.
You didn't do anything about it?
I didn't do anything about it, and I also didn't pursue the other one.
I mean, if you didn't pursue the other one, then there's no, like, I don't see the problem. Because you didn't really, like, date.
We didn't date.
Yeah.
But
so
then
I feel like that situation is, like, more acceptable, where it's like, okay, you know, it didn't work out with that person.
Yeah.
He's chill with it too, right? Like
that's the thing. We never spoke about it.
Exactly.
It was never a thing.
So then, you know, if there was vibes with the friend, I don't think that's that bad.
Yeah, I mean, this is what the guy's saying. It's like we should allow people to switch their decision. Like if the guy is the least interesting or the least fine, and you see the friends and you're like, actually, something is not making sense about this situation. How long until you can actually... And I think maybe like a couple... Long. No, I think like the second or third link up, and then you still have that time to be like, actually, I don't want you.
Because it's like super new anyway at that point.
The awkward thing is
but if it's like multiple dates... Like a month is
that's crazy. A month is crazy. Like I've had multiple conversations with you.
Yeah.
Because dates is one thing, but conversations so mean. Especially even honestly, even like the first or second link up is mean. Yeah. It's just like sorry. Like, it's one of those like sorry. Yeah. But like you have to also do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You have to look out for yourself.
I mean, if it wasn't gonna work out with that person, you would have stopped it anyway. So it doesn't matter who you go for afterwards, no?
I know it's
Or
just,
is it just because
it's more the awkwardness of it. It doesn't. I don't think it matters.
like they're best friends or something?
Yeah. Like I don't think
Okay,
it.
I don't know
think it personally. I don't think it matters. Like there's nothing that's morally right in this situation.
But imagine if it was
As in,
the
sorry,
other way around.
That's what I was gonna say. Wait, what do you mean?
Like
The girls.
your friend.
Yeah.
Let's say this guy, you met him, you went on 2 dates.
Yeah.
You kind of like him still. You introduce him to your friend. He's like, oh, I kind of like her instead of you. How would you feel about that?
I'm crashing out. Are you joking? Like
And he says, actually, like, and they have a vibe. And then you're gonna still be friends.
If
And
they
he's
have
gonna be with her.
okay. If they have a vibe, like I think I would have to be mature. But personally, me,
Really?
it would be like
Oh,
I think me
God.
and the girls have loyalty. Like she's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But it would be crazy.
But then, you know, like the guy was saying in the video, let
Normalise,
the
let the girls switch.
So should it be the same?
Listen,
other
that's
way?
right, yeah. I have double standards. It's very clear.
Okay.
I have double standards. I feel like that would actually, I would
hate that.
It would piss me
Like,
off.
I'm sorry. Even if I didn't like him, I'd be really mad. Like,
That
just don't do that.
piss me off. Don't look at my friends.
Exactly.
Don't do that. Like, I just think that have some respect.
Yeah.
No, now you can't have anyone. So now what are we gonna do?
Yeah, it's like I feel like, for me, once you go on if I go on one date with a guy, my friends cannot even.
Why are you looking at my friends? But I saw this video and this girl was talking about how if I've dated someone in the past and it was a fling, then she's like, I don't think I mind if my girl wants to explore that situation later in the future if I'm not with him. But she's like, if it was like a relationship, we were locked in, no, that's weird. But anything else, it's like, and I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Even if it was one day, I think it's weird.
I think, okay, it depends actually. If it was one day
In person.
and I was very like nonchalant about it, like I was kind of interested. I saw them and I was like, not my type, not my cup of tea, done. I don't mind that one. Because it was like we're literally just getting to know each other. If there was like conversation, build up, all this other thing going on where there was actually like some sort of connection. Lol, I'm talking like Love Island. Like, you know what I mean? Like you've built a connection with them. Then I feel like, yeah, it gets weird. But if I just, you know, there are some people that you go through and you've met in life, you're just like, you know, I don't know if I've gone on a date with them, but it's like I've spoken to, lasted like all of, I don't know, nothing. I wouldn't mind.
I feel like as long as there hasn't been a date in person, it's fine.
Yeah.
Once
as long as they
it's
have,
like-
okay, that's okay.
Because
That's your
obviously you
line.
have to chat before you meet. So there was a chat, there's a meetup. Now you want to date my friend? And my friend wants to date you. And they know that we were a thing or something. Nah.
Yeah. You're like, miss me with
Nah.
I feel like for me, if there's any sort of intimacy, you've lost your mind. You've lost your mind. Don't actually don't piss me off, you know? So for me, I feel like that kind of stuff is like, yeah, I just would stay out of the way. Thank God me and my friends have different types.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. We actually
But also,
have, yeah.
I feel like I actually prefer someone who, in general, has no connection to anybody that I know.
Of course.
No, like, friends of friends, whatever. Like, just brand new person.
Yeah. That you don't know. That's
Don't
really
know-
hard to find though.
Don't know
I'm so
their
sorry.
dating history, nothing.
That's so hard to find.
Is it?
Yeah. But also,
I mean, if you know a lot of people, it's hard to find. But I feel like for someone like me, I'm like more like,
low key.
yeah, I'm like more introverted or whatever, and like, you know, I don't know a lot of guys in general. Anyway, so I don't think it's that hard for me, in that way, like to finding someone who isn't connected to anybody that I know.
It's so hard for me.
Really?
It's so hard for me. I feel like everyone, even if I don't know them, they're connected to someone, and that's because of my
but
dating pool.
Exactly.
My dating
I was
pool
gonna
is-
say it's like this small.
That's why I need to leave the country. My
you
dating
need
pool
to-
is so I need to open up.
You need to open up. You need to, like, you know, explore. There's more to the world, you know. Don't just box yourself
Don't
in.
limit yourself, yeah? So do you agree? Let's get back to this. Do you agree in normalizing without, I guess, like when we flip it, it's harder to, when we flip it, we obviously know it's a no. But for you, for someone to, if you had a friend who met a guy and she went into the friendship group and she's like, girl, like, what do I do?
I'd be like, go for it. I'd be like, don't
Live
worry,
your
like,
life.
it's fine. You don't even know the guy. Just
You don't even know the guy. You don't know the guy. I definitely think we need to normalize it.
But the other way, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
It's a big don't play in my face.
Yeah.
Don't play in my... I'm really not for like sharing. I'm not for all that kind of stuff. Let's move on to the last segment of the podcast. This segment is called Bitter or Sweet. So I know you remember this.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a paddle and I'm going to give you a couple scenarios. Bitter or sweet. This is a fashion related one. Capri pants and kitten heels.
I think for me, better. For other people,
Sweet.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I've seen it on others. I love it on others. I wouldn't wear it.
It's become my identity. Like, I'm so sweet for the kitten heels and the capri pants
I think
look.
it's so cute.
It's so cute. It's so Carrie Bradshaw, Sex in the City. It's like girls young, cool, and just vibey.
Yeah,
I love it.
I like it on others. Like, obviously, I have to dress a certain way, like modesty
Yeah.
wise, whatever. Like, can't show like the bottom of my legs,
Yeah.
you know, without like fully covering. So that's probably the only. Maybe if I was, you know, I wasn't a hijabi, you know, maybe I'd rock it too.
Yeah.
But like,
I have seen the hijabi girls though wear like the jorts with like under like or like boots or something, knee-high boots and the jorts. They eat it up. I'm not gonna lie. They kill it.
you're gonna have to show me.
I have to show you, yeah. Okay, the next one is the hype. Okay, the Labubu hype. Bitter or sweet? Bitter. I thought you were going to surprise me with that. I thought you were going to hit me with the sweet.
No.
I personally don't.
I do like a little bag charm.
I don't get
But,
it. I
like-
can't lie to you. Is it just like a collector thing? Because some people like they'll watch like the whole unboxing on TikTok. Like
yeah.
it's deep. It gets deep.
It's very random. I don't even know how it started. It wasn't expensive anything in the start, was it?
I don't-
Now people are reselling it.
Yeah, there are a lot, and there's like different types that you can get.
It's become a thing. I know it's like some of my friends do like it, but
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't really get it.
If I get one for free, if someone gives
Absolutely.
it to me. Like,
I'm gonna
I'll take it.
I'll be on the podcast in my living room, guys. You'll never hear at the end of it. But I personally don't understand.
Labubu sponsor us.
Sponsor this episode if you want to. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't
I
really
wouldn't
get
go
it.
out of my way to like get one myself.
Yeah. I don't
I have a
understand
little
it.
Miffy bag charm that I put on my back.
Yeah, that's
The
cute.
toy. I think that's cute. Whatever.
It's a cute little like. I love when I see people with a little cherry on their bag. You know, I might get one.
Yeah.
But that's really as far as it goes for me. Yeah.
But the Labubu thing is.
I don't get it. I think it's a sickness, guys. We need to stop with all these things. It's getting too much. Okay, well that wraps up the episode, sis. Thank you so much for jumping on.
Thank you for having me.
This was like a podcast, a therapy session. Guys, if you knew the behind the scenes of this episode, like there was a lot.
We talked a
lot. Thank you so much, sis, for jumping on. Let people know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at It's Basra.
And I will put it in the description as per usual, guys. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. The channel keeps growing and I love to see it. Yeah, guys, thanks so much for all the love and I'll see you again next week. Bye.